Okay, this is the comfort zone challenge, and my mouth is already really dry. Okay. I'm doing 1 minute. Okay? Okay. Okay, it's on for 1 minute. I'm just laying here and I feel really awkward. Hello! And my hands are shaking because I'm being so weird. Alright. Just keep getting stared at. Okay. Yeah, my hands are still shaking. Alright, it's not so bad. I don't think I'm really too embarrassed. I'm a little bit, but alright, just keep waiting. Okay, that's 1 minute. I did it. Okay, that was the weirdest thing I just ever did, but now I just tested my confidence. that was so weird. Okay. But now I'm done. And it was 1 minute out of my day, and you know what? Who cares? Now I can smile and laugh at people all day long and not care and hold a video camera. And ciao. Okay, so that was not so bad. Now I walked to a park, and the whole way I just couldn't stop smiling because that's such a mind changer when you realize that no one cares that you're weirdly laying on the street. So that means no one cares if you go and do something you're passionate about. Like, there will be no repercussions. So it means you can just be who you are and be crazy. Okay, there are now 3 people around me. A little bit embarrassed, but okay, keep going. So, the idea of a comfort zone challenge is, so you expose yourself to those situations. Like, it doesn't even matter what. You could go and howl like a wolf in the middle of the street, or you can lay down in the street, or you can high-five random strangers, or whatever you want. Or you can do something like, say you are really, like me, embarrassed to sing. You can keep singing and singing and singing and singing until eventually it doesn't scare you anymore. And so with that, then you can just build up your confidence, because you realize that it's not such a big deal, that you're the only one who is the scared one, and everyone else is like, whether you sing or whether you don't, it doesn't matter to them. And if you love singing, why don't you just sing? And just, yeah, I already said that, be who you are. Sitting down in the street was not as hard as when I had to do the high fives. That was the hardest. I think that was the hardest because it was more intimate. Like, you had to actually high five a person that, like, you could look into their eyes. And this, I just laid on the street and I just sort of was weird. And I didn't even see too many people, and 1 minute went by so fast. That just goes to show that you can be whoever you want to be, and you don't need to be embarrassed about it. Because you're the only one who thinks it's embarrassing. The people walking by me did not feel the nervousness that I felt. They didn't feel anything. They were just like, who's that person sitting on the ground? And then I'm the one who's like, so then once I can get over that fear and keep sitting on the ground, I think I'm gonna try and go like once a week. Once I can get over that fear, then I have nothing else standing in the way, right? Because something mentally clicks when you do things that are embarrassing, and when you finish them, if you're not embarrassed, then the whole scheme of things just seems silly, to not go out and dance in the streets or have fun just because you're embarrassed, because you're the one missing out. I'm the one having the my heart beat fast. I'm the one having the times when I'm too embarrassed to go dance in the street alone because, oh, it's embarrassing to me. But you know what? I'm the only one who cares. So if I think it's something fun, why am I not doing it? Nobody else cares if I dance or if I don't dance. But if I'm dancing, I'm having a blast as long as I can get past that mental block where I'm embarrassed. So I'll keep exposing myself to that situation. If I can just go and dance, I'd way rather be dancing alone than sitting here listening to music. So I think that's awesome, and I'm working on that in my life because I think that's an amazing quality to have, because I don't want to spend my whole life scared of what other people think, and I don't want to spend my whole life not doing things that I'm passionate about and that I love for the sake of having my heartbeat a little faster than I'm used to. So yeah, I hope that sums it up. Sometimes I'm really confusing. But that's basically what a comfort zone challenge does. It comes from your heart, and you do it, and you keep doing it until you can live life to the fullest, and you can live your life how you want to live it. And so, that one guy, he high-fived me, or not high-fived me, he was like, hello! That kind of was a little bit better when I was sitting there being a weirdo. And yeah, I didn't even really feel too much of a connection to the people passing me. It was sort of like, made eye contact. No, I looked at one lady and she was looking at me. And then, that's all, I guess. It wasn't really as scary as I thought. And I mean, you saw me, I'm just sitting there like, okay. So whatever, but I did see people. The hardest part, I guess, is before you're standing there waiting to start. The hardest part is always starting. So I'm standing there and I want to walk out, and there's this guy sitting on a bench and he's watching me. I'm like looking at my phone trying to like start the timer, and I'm like, oh, I'm really embarrassed. And then eventually I just went. And the hardest part is because those people see you before, they see you be a weirdo, and then they see you after walking away, and they're like, they know everything. So yeah, but other than that, it was not a big deal. So